Chapter 12. We're only going to read the very first part of chapter 12, so here it goes. Later that night we caught the boat from Dover. The sway of the train became the swell of the sea as I crawled into bed exhausted. At first light we docked in France and boarded another train that was to take us all the way to Athens. This leg of the journey lasted a whole 3 days. Though unbelievably, our new train was even fancier than the last. It had doorbell-type buttons in the walls you could press for tea and cake, and a 7-person orchestra that played all through dinner. Though my mind often drifted back to Grandad and the jar, keeping my spirits up wasn't too hard. Very early on the second day, we passed through German forests. Then the train started climbing up into the mountains. The weather got much colder. Ice formed on the windows and we had to turn the heating in our cabin to high. We went through tunnels cut into the mountainside and past what to me looked like frozen river, but Oz insisted was a glacier. By the end of the second day, we'd come through the mountains. The snow turned to rain and we dropped down in a dizzying fashion to the valley below. The fields and forests looked less green, and we started passing crops planted in long, low rows. Vineyards, Oz said. I caught Tulip's eye and smiled. She was right. Her brother really was a walking encyclopedia.